Hello and welcome to another edition of Joe Does LinkedIn. I'm so excited about today, and the reason I'm excited about today is because I want to be able to share the step-by-step process that we go through in the LinkedIn Authority Blueprint. I feel like a lot of people want to learn how a strategy works, but maybe they haven't heard about this incredible blueprint that we have here at Ajax Union. And I want to just show you what goes into it and how it works so that you can learn more about this and break down the process of this. But first, before I do that, I want to let you know that LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. If you log into LinkedIn and you take a look, you'll notice that I have thousands of people that check out my profile every single month. And if you look at the past year, I have over 18,000 people that have looked at my profile. These are separate people, and I can filter and sort, check who they are, enrich, contact, build relationships, and so on. So if you're not strategically growing your LinkedIn, if you don't have thousands of the right people that are in your target market, if you're not staying top of mind with them, if you're not using tools that will help you be able to connect with people and stay top of mind with them, then you have an opportunity to be able to grow what you're doing. So you need to have a strategy. My name is Joe Applebaum. I am the CEO of Ajax Union, a B2B digital marketing agency, and we've been helping people create strategies for the past 15 years. We've serviced over 1,100 companies. If you want to learn more, you can go to my profile and read all about me and all the different offerings that I have. I built an AI for LinkedIn. I have over 500 recommendations on my profile. So if you scroll down, you'll see my companies, you'll see what I'm up to, and you'll see what people actually have to say about what we do for them. So why do you need a strategy for LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, and the right strategy will save you a decade. If you're just on, say, for example, Sales Navigator, and you click on, say, for example, first of all, take a look at all these messages that I'm sending sales leaders over here. You see that? For sales leaders only, for sales leaders only, for sales. And this is happening as we're talking right now, 10 o'clock, a message was sent out. So if you're not consistently sending out message to the right people, I'm sending out messages to sales managers, you're not going to get responses. So how do you know who to send messages out to? So if you click on lead filters, there are 34 different lead filters here on Sales Navigator. How do you know who to contact? So I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine, who I met at a stand-up comedy for Jeff Goldberg. And one of the things that I noticed about his profile is that maybe he's not posting as consistently as he can be. Maybe the messaging in his about section and his experience section are missing key elements. And the way that his profile is laid out needs to be updated in order for him to be effective at targeting, say, CFOs or CIOs and et cetera. He hasn't received the recommendation since 2017. So here's the thought process. The thought process is step number one is have a strategy so you know exactly what filters to use in Sales Navigator. So for example, for him, it might be CFO. So if we want to look for CFOs, maybe companies that are, say, 50 to 1,000. So we'll do 50 to 1,000 CFOs. Maybe companies, say, in New York. We're going to start with New York. Okay, I'm going to do collapse, and I'm going to see there's 5,000 CFOs. So if I wanted to reach out to these 5,000 CFOs, I can't reach out to all of them. And even if I'm using Sales Navigator, I can only reach out to, say, as many credits as I have to reach out to them. So if I click on this, I'll see he has an open profile. So I can send out hundreds of these every month to people that have open profiles. But, putting this list together and organizing the list and reaching out to these people, whether it's a CTO or a CFO or whoever, I'm going to change this to CTO. I'm going to change this to CTO. Let's just see how many we have. We have 1,500 in New York, okay? So if I wanted to reach out to these CTOs and send them a message, again, open profile, I can send them an open message. This one will use one of my credits. I have 50 credits I can use to people that don't have open profiles, and I have around 800 or so credits for people that have an open profile. And so sending these messages manually is an effort, but you can use tools like Evie AI to help you add templates or to have the AI write something for you based on your persona. But to build out this persona, you need to have some type of strategy. And that's where Ajax Union comes in with our LinkedIn Authority Blueprint. We'll sit down and create a strategy for you step by step. So how does this work? And by the way, look at these testimonials. The blueprint is a game changer. It's very organized. It's easy to follow. It's high quality. It was a great experience. So check this out. First, we send you a questionnaire to fill out about your business, your goals, who your ideal clients are. Then we do a strategy session. It's a brainstorming workshop to work over the phone so we can record and transcribe it. It usually lasts about an hour or so. Then we'll take that and over the course of 2 weeks, we'll optimize your LinkedIn profile. We'll give you 90 days worth of content ideas. We'll create an asset library, which is a home for all your marketing assets to use on LinkedIn. We'll create a connections dashboard so you can recognize, strategize, and prioritize your connections. You need to export your connections. In Hi's case, Hi has looks like 2,000 connections. We need to export these. We need to enrich them, which means we need to add additional pieces of information to first name, last name, company name, how many employees they have, what industry they're in, and really enrich these, and also enrich the list of people that we're targeting in Sales Navigator here, so that we know, so we can create custom messaging for them. And then we need to create direct messaging templates and scripts that you can send people. We'll create a networking one sheet. So the networking one sheet on my profile, if you want to see what that looks like, I'm going to go into my profile just to kind of show you what the networking one sheet looks like on my profile. Okay, if you go down over here to featured posts, I have one of them right over here. So this is my featured post over here, and this is my networking one sheet. It says about Joe Apfelbaum, current projects, who Joe Apfelbaum wants to meet, who's the center of influence, how to introduce Joe Apfelbaum, all my contact information, all my links, everything is here on this PDF file. And as you can see, 5,000 people saw that. If you want to see it for a client, we recently just posted it, Jason Crawford. I'm going to pull him up over here. We recently redid his profile. We redid his banner. We redid his about section. We added a booking link over here for him. We created a company page for him. We added a proper about section with call to action. We added his networking one sheet over here, as you can see, with a beautiful introduction about him. And as you can see, he has a whole networking one sheet that we built out very, very quickly. So if that's not something that you have, it's something that we can build for you as part of the Blueprint package. 2 weeks worth of pre-written content. I'm going to show you some examples of that now, and a checklist for a virtual assistant to help you manage. And we also have an AI training so that you can train an AI. So, and we have a video, 5-minute video that you can watch right over here. So if it's ajaxunion.com/blueprint, I walk you through all this in real time. How does it work? Step 1 is you fill out a questionnaire. It takes you about an hour. Step 2 is we meet for about an hour. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's 90 minutes. And then we do a follow-up call 2 weeks later to review all the findings and all the actual stuff. What can you do with the blueprint? There's a lot that you can do. Here's some examples of things that we've done for clients. So you can see step by step exactly what it is. This is the content calendar, the asset library, the sample content. And this is a strategy. This is not us necessarily taking action on your behalf. This is us figuring out exactly what needs to be done and who you need to be targeting and all the messaging for everything. The blueprint will prepare you to have stronger connections, grow your business, posting the right things, stay top of mind, and expand your community and so on. But it's not us starting to manage your profile yet. We have a separate profile management process where we manage your profile for you, or we coach you on how to manage your own profile. But this is the strategy component. It's a LinkedIn marketing strategy for you to optimize your profile. We'll actually go in and optimize your profile, but it's for us to optimize your profile, produce a content calendar, and to make sure you have a good strategy for what you're doing and what you need to be doing to be successful. Okay, so like I said, I take a look at a profile and I see tons of opportunities to improve your banner, to improve your headline, to improve your call to action, to add sections that people can contact you, to add featured items over here properly. I would add a networking one sheet and several other things to the featured items that make sense. Improve the experience section, improve all the different elements over here, and then obviously get more and more relevant recommendations and so on. And this will help prepare your profile to be more successful. So what does this look like? Well, let's take a look at this. There's a bunch of different tabs at the bottom of the dashboard. So this is a dashboard that we did for Gina. And this is, what you would do on Monday, and we prepare a beautiful graphic. And this is what you would do on Tuesday, and we prepare a beautiful graphic. It includes the right hashtags and so on. everything organized nicely for you. Um, and yeah, that's one of the elements for what we're planning on doing for you, what we can do for you. There's quite a few other things that we're more than happy to support you on and to show you exactly how this works. Um, Here, look at this. There's other stuff over here. There's an optimized profile where we basically take what you've done and what you need to be doing, and we break it down. There's an AI training that can be used to train an AI. There's a connections dashboard, so you can identify who you recognize, who's strategic for your business, and then we can enrich this whole dashboard for you, depending on how many people you have. We can enrich a selection of your connections. Like, for example, if you identify all the people that are strategic over here, we can then go ahead and add a bunch of other factors to those people to help you properly be able to do what you need to do to target them. We have a full-on DM strategy. We have a hashtag strategy, and we take comprehensive notes about everything. Also, we'll pull up an asset library with all your different assets, your articles, your tips, your posts, your stories, your did you knows, and everything organized into a proper calendar that will allow you to be able to be more successful. So if you don't have a proper strategy for LinkedIn, we can definitely help you out by learning about you through the questionnaire, doing a strategy and brainstorming session for an hour, and then off that, spending 2 weeks preparing a proper strategy for both getting content on a regular basis, making sure that you have the right DMs, making sure that you have the right have a connections dashboard, making sure that you have a right strategy to be more successful on LinkedIn. And once you have the right strategy and your profile is optimized and you have a content plan and you have an outreach plan, then it's all about taking action. And if you need us to take action for you on a regular basis, we're happy to log into your account, send out in-mails, expand your connections, add more connections to people, and help you be able to be more successful. So how many connections can we send out? You're allowed to send out approximately 400 connection requests every single month, and you can send out 800 in-mails to second-degree connections that have an open profile, and you can send 50 in-mails to people with your credits. So 850 in-mails, 50 to people that have a closed profile, 800 to people that have an open profile. Approximately, the number can vary, but we'll do it till the limit, till LinkedIn says you can't send anymore. And then we'll be sending out messages to connect with people and so on. And so for us, it's about getting to know you, getting to know your business. The only way that we can really get to know your business is really doing this blueprint, really understanding your business deeply, so that we can create a strategy. And you do this one time, and you have this for the life of your business. You don't have to do it every day. So it's a one-time fee to get the strategy done. If you go to the website ajaxunion.com/blueprint, you can see exactly what's included, and how much it costs and all the details. You just click here, get started, and you can see all the information over there. But if you're interested, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you and learn more about your goals and what you're trying to achieve. And if you go here and watch this video, you'll be able to see more information about this as well. So if you want details about the blueprint, just write blueprint in the chat. I'll be more than happy to set up a call with you, have a conversation about your business, and help you be able to take your business to the next level. I don't know if you know this, but I've been putting out a lot of content on LinkedIn, and every single day I put out a piece of content on LinkedIn. So this is so great that you have a blueprint. Happy that you like it. Okay, Lisa said it's so great that you have a blueprint. I said happy that you like it. I'm going to click on this and see what's cooking over here. Love this. Love her profile. I see she posted 23 hours ago. I'm going to give her a like with a light bulb, and I'm going to say boom. And that's that. All right. Any other questions that you guys have about anything? I'm always happy to help. And I appreciate you jumping on with me here today and checking out what I'm doing. Ooh, I started doing looms. I don't know if you guys ever do loom. So there's two things that I'm doing. So this is, thank you for sharing. It's fantastic. So this is a little loom video. So I'm actually going to save this as a template in Evie AI. So I'm going to go to app, no, not connectable, app.evieai.com. And I am going to, let's see, I'm going to click on templates. And I'm going to add a new template. And I'm going to say Loom for LinkedIn connections. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to call this Loom. So I added a new tag called Loom so I could see all my Looms. Just wanted to quickly share an introduction video about myself. Thanks for being connected on LinkedIn. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to press Save Template. So now, whenever I want to message somebody, I have a little template that I save with my Loom video. And so I can copy that Loom, I can copy that DM, or I can insert it directly with the Chrome extension into LinkedIn. And so anytime anybody connects with me or anytime I see anybody on LinkedIn, I can send them that Loom video to kind of introduce myself. So I copied it. I can go in here. Let's see. I'm going to message a couple people. So I'm going to go into my network here. I'm going to click on Manage My Network. I'm going to click on Connections. And I'm going to start messaging people. Let's see. People that I haven't necessarily messaged yet that I connected with. It looks like I'm already connecting with these people. Let's see, I'm having conversations with a lot of you. Ooh, I'm glad that we connected. It's great to be connected with you. Just wanted to quickly share an introduction video about myself. And I'm going to say thanks for being a client. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to check out what's going on. But yeah, so if you don't have templates set up for everything that you're doing, I highly recommend it. But using Loom, if you go to my messages and you take a look at the message I just sent Salvador, you'll see the video loads right over here with Loom. And so what you can do is you can easily start any Loom with like a little Loom thing like this, and then you could record it, and then boom. You could just boom the Loom, just like that. Don't you want to boom a Loom? And if you want me to make a tutorial on how to do a Loom, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to make a tutorial on how Loom works and give you for free, you can do 25 5-minute recordings. I really like Loom. I really, really like Loom. So I'm started messing with it. There's an AI portion of Loom as well. And if you guys are not in our community, we have a school community. If you go to school.com/EviAI, I would suggest you join this community. We have 337 members to our community here. And I'm always posting new things to the community. So definitely go check out school.com/EviAI. It's a great community where I'm posting. We did a posting challenge here. Count me in. Thank you. Well done. Boom. So let's see over here. Oh, Jim Swan said he's in. So we're doing a posting challenge for August. Wonderful. Amazing. Started your challenge back. I haven't stopped for 2 months. I'm in it to win it. Thanks again. Okay, so let's just check to see what Theresa did here. Who I am, what I do, what I post about, why connect. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the August challenge with posting by EviAI. Let's keep it going. Well done. And I'm going to take the link to the challenge and I'm going to post it right here. So this is our challenge. That is awesome. So if you want to join the 5-day posting challenge, if anyone else wants to join the 5-day posting challenge, please join in. post. Boom. And that's that. That's what we got going on here. This is called Evie AI. So for those that don't know what Evie AI is, I'm going to give you a quick briefing. Evie AI is a LinkedIn AI content assistant. We have both a Chrome extension and a web app. If I click on the web app and I want to click on Save Profiles, these are all the profiles that I saved. I can save them manually through the Add New Profile button here and just add a person's LinkedIn URL and their first and last name. And this will give me their list, and I can put them into a list. Let's say, for example, I want people in JVMM that are engaged on LinkedIn. So I press Apply. It'll show me all the people that are engaged in LinkedIn. I press See Recent Activity, See Recent Activity, See Recent Activity, and it just loads all their recent activity. See that? And then what I can do is I can drop a comment with a click of a button. It'll write the whole comment, and once it writes the comment, I'll press Insert, and then I'll press Post the comment, just like that. I can modify the comment if I want. I can improve it. But in this case here, this is my way of staying top of mind with my network and building relationships with them in a meaningful way. You see, mastering the art of communication is crucial to success. Investing in training, not only blah, 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 blah. You see that? I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. And this allows me to stay top of mind. Okay. Remote work is transforming lives, blah, blah, blah. Kudos to Bajil. I'm going to tag him. Such important conversations. Okay. So I am staying top of mind with the people inside JVMM. And this is my network. These are my JV partners. These are people that I need to be staying top of mind with. And I have many that I can be top of mind with. And I have many lists of people that I could be top of mind with. So this is really helpful for people that want to, let's see, I already commented on this one here, that want to be able to stay top of mind with their network with specific people. And look, I'm the only one commenting on these posts. So I'm getting the exposure. They have a network of sometimes thousands of people, but I'm the one commenting, not anybody else. Yes, 2,000 people. And out of the 2,000 people, I'm the only one that took the time to comment. Because I'm using Evie AI to help me, all I got to do is click some buttons, and now I can stay top of mind with them. Now I can build that relationship. Again, sometimes people have 30,000 followers, and I'm the only one commenting. I noticed that. So, 6,000 followers. I'm the only one that comments. That really stands out. That's a real great way to get exposure. If you're not leaving comments on people's posts, then I highly recommend using this type of tool that will help you be able to find the right people to leave comments on their posts. Because most people are just never going to do it. And these people are not just potential clients for me, they're also potential referral partners. So if you want more referral partners, if you want more JV partners, if you want to be more top of mind with people, I highly recommend you consider using tools that will help you get organized. And this is not automation. I'm not using automation here. What I'm using is an organization tool that helps me save people's profiles, organize it into lists, and then be able to strategically stay top of mind with those people in a meaningful way. So I don't have to sit there and just wonder, oh, when is it going to come up on the feed? No. I can literally go in here and then just leave a comment on their post just like that. And because everything is saved inside Evie AI, I don't have to go looking for them. I could just click, boom. And most of the time, I'm the only one leaving a comment. Now, sometimes there are other people leaving a comment as well. But look at this guy. It's been a year since he even wrote a post. So now I'm going to go ahead and say your expertise will surely make an impact. See that? I'm going to go in here, click like, comment, and then just drop a comment on these posts. Excited to see Overlay come to life. This is from 2 weeks ago. Again, I'm the only one that left a comment. Over here, 40 people left a comment 20 hours ago. That's great. This is Natasha Miller. I'm going to go ahead and give her a little blessing here. Inspired to see such strong female entrepreneurs making waves. That's really nice. Keep pushing the boundaries. This is Virginia. I'm just going to write boom here. Simple secrets to grow your funnel. Look at that. So my question to you is, are you using these types of tools? Some comments appear to be contrived. Okay, well, you can modify the comments. I mean, curating prompts and the personas. I guess it means all about the prompt. Yes, it appears a lot of effort and one's fastidious about the quality of the comments. So what I would tell you is there's lots of different ways, and we have resources available to you. So if you go to evieai.com/blog, we have lots of resources available that give you the templates to use. So for example, right over here, we have 4 types of AI templates, prompts, and then 5 ways to use templates. So if you want to be very specific with the type of comments you want to leave, you can actually write up the comments in advance or use these as inspiration and then use templates inside Evie AI. So for example, I'm gonna save you here. I see you're in Zimbabwe, Rob. I just saved you. Now I'm going to put you in a list. I'm going to call it LinkedIn Live. Okay? I put you in a list because you engaged in my LinkedIn Live. So now I have you in a list. If I want to see your recent activity, I click on recent activity. If I want to summarize your entire profile to see what you do for a living, because I'm not really sure what you do for a living, I see you help the African Stock Exchange listed companies communicate online, but I'm not sure. So I just read this, and this gives me the whole overview of who you are and what you do. And I can save this into my CRM by clicking copy and paste it into my CRM. But now that I understand what you do for a living, now I'm going to click on see recent activities to see if you recently posted. And I'm using Evie AI to be able to do that. Now I see you have 8,000 followers, which is awesome. You posted a week ago. I'm going to give you a little light bulb. And in your case, what I'm going to do is, instead of leaving a short little comment using that, I'm going to leave a comment inviting you to our next webinar. So I have a webinar coming up on July 24th, which passed already. We're hosting a webinar in August. I'm going to write in August. Now let me find out when the actual webinar is and update the template. I'll show you how to do that. evieai.com/webinar. So the next webinar is going to be Tuesday, August 6th. So I'm just going to write that, and then I'll update the prompt so it automatically does it. I'm going to go back to personas. I'm going to search for, I'm going to actually show all 50 personas. Webinar, Evie demo. Let's see. Webinar, edit. And I'm going to say Tuesday, August 6th. Okay, I'm going to press save, update persona. Now, if I go back to LinkedIn, I'm going to close this. I'm actually going to just clear this all out. And I'm going to hit regenerate. Okay, so I deleted everything that was there. I hit regenerate. Rob, your insights, it's crucial. Looking forward to enhance their present. August 6th. You see that? It updated the date. I'm going to press insert. And I'm going to tag you, Robert. And I'm going to hit post. And now I'm the only one that left a comment. Again, you could write whatever you want in there based on the template that you want to leave. So for example, over here, I'm going to give you a like, and maybe over here, instead of promoting a webinar, talking about a webinar, I'll talk about it. I'll just leave a quote. And all my templates are available in our school community. So maintaining accurate focus is critical. Your reputation is more important than your paycheck. And then I'll tag you so that you can see that. If I want to leave another post over here, another comment on this post over here from 2 weeks ago, instead of selecting quote, I could do it in Spanish, or I can pick a comment bank. So there's a comment bank means there's a list of comments that I choose from. Rob, your insights are it's truly inspiring. So this is a comment that I created and then this kind of fills in the blanks for that comment. Okay, so it's a comment that I would write, that I created myself, that I wrote myself, and it just fills in the details from your post automatically from the comment bank. I have a personal story, so I can tell a personal story in the comments. So it's going to say something from like, kind of reminds me of the time that I evaluated a startup's online presence for potential investors. Despite the sleek design, their slow loading times turn the users away. Much like what you've highlighted about Beta Glass. It's fascinating how a modern website can still falter. Your analysis sheds light on, let's see, Rob, your analysis sheds light on the importance of not just aesthetics, but blah, blah, blah. Every detail counts. But I told a little story about my experience. Again, I'm the only one commenting on these posts here. Out of 8,000 people, Joe, 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 Joe. You see that? That is powerful. Now, you not only do this over here, I also use this to reply to people's posts. So for example, if I want to reply to Craig, I'll go over here and I'll hit generate, and I can reply with a personal story. Kind of reminds me of the time I took a similar trip to business opportunities. It amazed me to see how operations firsthand. Okay, so I can reply to that as well. Let's see what else I have going on here. Oh, Sales Navigator. Did you guys know that Evie AI works within Sales Navigator as well? So check this out. If I want to be able to see my leads that I saved to Sales Navigator, and I want to be able to see their actual posts. It looks like I have a call coming up now, so I'm going to have to hop in a second. But check this out. David Brock posted. David Brock's a lead of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Evie AI to drop a thoughtful comment. And it's going to do a personal story comment. Kind of reminds me of the time that I was leading a marketing team in a startup, so focused on hitting the target goals. Okay, and it compares it to what? Okay, and I'm going to press post. And as you can see, I wrote a very, very, very solid personal story. I'm going to go to David Brock's profile. If I want to save him, I can save him to a list. 18,000. We're first degree connections. Loved commenting on your recent post. How you doing? Okay, so now I'm building a relationship with this person. And he's a first degree connection. He's already connected to me, but he's a lead as well. And I can see exactly where in Sales Navigator he's a lead. You see, he's a 2023 CEOs to be reached out to, first degree connections, 163 of these. So I can check any of these. I could even check who posted on LinkedIn, just like that. And then when I click on their profile, I can see their recent posts over here. And I could use Evie AI to leave a comment on their posts right from here. This is just a major, major, major time saver. Major time saver. And so using comments, direct messages, connection notes, snippets, hooks, all very, very powerful. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a boom in the chat. Hit the repost button so more people can see it. And I'll see you on the next video. This was LinkedIn Live number 100. LinkedIn Live number 100. Wow. Did you know that I've gone on LinkedIn 100 times this year? 100 times. Think about that. How many times have you gone on LinkedIn Live? I went on LinkedIn Live 100 times this year, and I absolutely love shedding light and adding value. And I'm going to go probably another 100 times on LinkedIn, maybe another 150 times on LinkedIn this year, on LinkedIn Live. I'm building out connection dashboards for people. So if you guys haven't seen this post about Connections Dashboard, I want to see, I'm actually going to do a whole LinkedIn Live about Connections Dashboard. But I want to see who I'm connected to this year and last year and the year before and split it by year. I want to be able to figure out which connections work for companies over 500 employees. I want to be able to say, show me connections that have over 30,000 followers. I really want to break it down. I'm going to break all this stuff down. So this is extremely, extremely powerful things. One of the most important character traits is thankfulness. He just sent me this post, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a comment. Let's see. Kind of reminds me of the time I was starting out a marketing career. I had a mentor who believed in me, and I didn't fully believe myself. His guidance was unwaveringly. Like you, Michael, I learned the gratitude. Ira's impact on your journey is a testament to the importance of mentorship. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to tag him, and then I'm going to tag Ira. So you could see the way I'm writing a very, very, very thought after. So, Ira Zlotowitz, a very well thought out. You can see the way I'm writing a very well thought out comment that talks about my experience, which is 100% true, and then because it's pulling it from my profile, and then it ties it into his experience, and then it acknowledges the person, and it ties it in the CRE space, like it ties the whole thing in. This would take me literally 5 or 10 minutes to do, and now it takes me 5 or 10 seconds to do. So I want you to really consider how much time this would save you and your sales team. If you have a sales team, or if you have a networking group of people that you network with together. For example, I'm a part of the Executives Association. So if I go into, and this is a bunch of test templates, I'm just going to delete them here. Delete. But if I go into Save Profiles, so I'm part of an organization called EANYC. EANYC. Okay, let me just show you what the website looks like. I'm part of this organization called EANYC, where we build relationships based on trust. I've been part of the organization for a long time, 10 years, let's just say 10 years. You look at the members, these are companies that are generating tens of millions of dollars in revenue. They're really, really successful people, awesome, awesome people. And so what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm top of mind with all these people. So how do I do that? I go into app.eviai.com. I type in EANYC. I click apply. And now I can see all their recent posts. So for example, if I want to post on Tina's profile, I just click on show me all of Tina's posts, and I see that Tina posted an hour ago. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave a comment on Tina's post with a little personal story. Kind of reminds me of the time that I organized a community cleanup event. We gathered a diverse group of people, all passionate about making a difference. We picked up the litter, shared stories, and I realized how impactful collaboration, blah, blah, blah. It was great at fostering connections. Together, we can create a ripple effect that encourages more people to join in and make an impact. Okay, what makes you happy? Spend time around. For me, it was the advanced system to reuse. Okay, that's good. I'm going to go here. I'm going to say Tina, tag her, and press post. Kind of reminds me of the time that I organized a community cleanup event, just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I did Tina. Now I'm going to try to find somebody else. Like, for example, Robin Fisher. Did Robin Fisher recently post? Probably not. But if she did, she posted 4 months ago. I'm going to go ahead and leave a comment on this post. But instead of using a story persona, I'm going to use a different persona. I'm going to go ahead and use a comment bank persona that I showed you guys earlier. And I'm going to leave a comment. You're really crushing it. Your journey is inspiring. Keep pushing the boundaries. Okay. Just like that. I'm going to close it. I'm going to look at George Jansen, who's a Vistage chair. I'm going to see what's going on with him. See if he recently posted. I see he has 6,000 followers. I'm waiting for LinkedIn. While I wait for LinkedIn to load that, I'm going to check out Joanne Ballady, Derek Powers posts. Okay, so I see he posted over here from a week ago. I'm going to drop a comment on his post with a comment bank. I don't know why George Jensen's posts aren't loading. I refreshed. Now it loaded from 6 days ago. I'm the only one that's commenting on his posts. Look at that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to insert this into Derek. Press OK. Close it. I'm going to insert this into George Jensen. I'm going to tag George. And I'm going to press go. Just like that. So I am leaving comments every single day on my LinkedIn. If you're not leaving comment regularly, I highly recommend you do it. You can actually now go into your dashboard and you can actually see I left 100 comments. I posted 13 times. The goal is to do 3 comments, but I did 100. Have you done 100 comments? If you're doing 10, 15, 20 comments a day, you're going to get to 100 by the end of the week. So yeah, do 100 comments. What's my SSI score? Let's check it out. LinkedIn.com/sales/SSI. Let's just see. I'm an 81. I'm an 81 SSI score. That's my SSI score, in case you want to know. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to check my recent posts. And I'm going to go into the comments here. And I'm going to go to his question. So is Evie AI a Sales Navigator list? It's a custom list outside of LinkedIn. Okay, let's see. What's your SSI? 81. Reply. Joe, some of your comments appear to be contrived. I guess it means it's all about the prompt. Yes, all about the prompt. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Thank you. You are the best. By this, I mean curating prompts in personas. Yes, agree. Excellent. I love this. Thank you for sharing. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to go to Claude, and I want to say the following. Build me a UI where I can enter a LinkedIn URL and it shows me details about the person. I will use an API to enrich the information on make.com using a webhook to send the info to make.com and run it through an API and then send the results back to the HTML and CSS web page. Can you show me what the UI would look like and include dummy data for the result without implementing the web hook yet? Include a checkbox to make it go live, to say debug, and it will pull dummy data. The data will be first, last, company, followers, photo, what else? About, headline, website, about company, and some other things there. All right, let's see what it does. Build me a UI where I can enter a LinkedIn URL that shows me the details of our persona. Let's see, it's going to build this out. Here's the basic implementation. So it's actually going to write down the code. Let's see what it does. It's already building. Oh, okay, so let me enter a LinkedIn URL, debug. I'm going to do http://www.linkedin.com/in/Joe Applebell. Submit. Okay, it's not working. Let me just hit copy code. I'm going to use Replit. Just to kind of see if this works. I'm going to hit login. I'm going to use Google. I'm going to use my Ajax Union account. I'm going to go here, log in again, introducing Replit Teams. I'm going to go into this Replit. I'm going to hit new file. What should I call it? I'm going to call it LinkedIn URL.html. Okay, now I'm going to hit LinkedIn URL. Okay, I'm going to paste the code in here. I'm going to hit run. And this is what the code looks like. Okay, now this is what the code actually looks like. So what I'm going to say is, in here, I'm going to say, make the code work in regular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Let's just see what it does now. Oh, look at that. It's going to do a regular HTML and JavaScript here. Now I'm going to go into make.com. And I'm going to log in. And I'm going to say, make a new scenario. We'll make a webhook. Mailhook, webhook. We're going to do custom webhook, create a webhook. And we're going to call this enrich LinkedIn URL to CRM. Enriching. Okay, I'm going to press OK. Now I have the webhook, copy address to clipboard. And let's see what it does. But before we have, oh, you know what? Let me just check to see if this code works in Replit. Control A, Control V, run. Let's see, debug mode. http://www.ajaxunion.joeapplebaum.linkedin.com/in/joeapplebaum. Okay, let's submit. Oh, look at that, it did it. Okay, perfect. So now let's go into now that the debug works, we're gonna say copy link to this, go into Claude, and we're gonna say use this webhook. Send me the data. Okay, let's see what it's going to say. Certainly, I'll set JavaScript. And now I'm going to go into here. I'm going to do HTTP. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a tools set a variable. And we're going to call it LinkedIn URL. And then we're just going to get the data from here. We'll get the data from there, and then over here we'll just do the webhook response. Okay. Body.
Hello.
The LinkedIn URL. Okay. We're gonna do the data from here. Hey, Michael, I'm on LinkedIn Live right now. Michael, I'm on LinkedIn Live right now, so just give me a second.
Oh, no rush.
Okay, so check this out.
Michael Joe is on LinkedIn Live.
Jen, we can hear you on the LinkedIn Live. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to hit save. All right, I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to pull the information from Claude again. I'm going to hit copy code. Is this the new code that we have here? Let's see. Vanilla.js. Okay, let's just see what happens. If I just take this, do Control A, Control V, and I do run, and I put the same URL in here, submit. Okay, an error occurred. Let's just, oh, I have to run this. Can I run this? Choose a hook. Redeem data structure. Okay, run. And let's just see what happens if it actually pulls it. Submit. It looks like it pulled it. It pulled this. Over here, it's going to go in here and grab this. Then over here, it'll just show this. Okay, let me save it. And let me run it again. Submit. Okay. Let me run it again. Wait for new data. And instead of doing that one, I'm going to do /Michael. Submit. An error occurred. That's fine. Let's see. Michael. Okay, so the data's coming in here. So now I'm gonna add a API here that reads the website, dumps all the information, sends it to AI, organizes it, sends it back to the webhook, and then we'll have a website that does it. Boom, just like that. Anyway, if you want to learn how to do this, we're going to have sessions on how to do this. Just write webhook in the chat, and I'll teach you how to do this. Anyway, thank you very much for chilling out over here with me today, and have a wonderful day. And don't forget about the blueprint.